Hey, what's up, guys? I was gonna do another video on Volkswagens, but this t-shirt came in, an emergency job. It's got to be done for tomorrow. It's for kids at church. My wife does these shirts for their birthday. Actually, looks like I do these shirts for their birthday. Back to action. I got a sword of righteousness. It's part of the shield of part of the spiritual armor. It's got some frisket on this part of the shirt. I got a stencil here. I applied a stencil with this Elmer's repositionable mounting spray. Nothing fancy. You don't want to use anything too harsh. I've tried using the 3M and it's pretty harsh. It leaves residue on the shirt. You don't want that. What I'll do here is just with the stencil, I'm just going to go on the very edge, kind of make a representation. Yeah. Alright, that just basically just gives us the outline of the shirt. Then I'm going to have the light source kind of come in this way. And I've got the negative part of the stencil, positive part, whatever you call this part. I'm just going to do a little shadow line right there. And I'm going to make this handle kind of have the grooves where it's wrapped around it. I'm just going to use this to represent that a little bit. Just going real light. Really light, really light spraying on that. The light source is going to be coming this way, so let's make this part shadowed a little bit. Make this part shadowed just a touch. Kind of represent that it's there. And then handle's going to be goldish color, and this is going to be steel. We'll use this to help mark out the edge of the sword. Kind of give it a little bit harder line there, nothing too harsh. Yeah, I'm going to do a center groove on this. There we go. Now let's see how this side looks lighter. So the light source is coming this way. And then up here at the top, I'm going to make a circle and leave this top part lighter colored a little bit. That way it represents light coming in this way. And that's it for the darker colored shadowing. I'm watching Kenny Street Rodder 100 on the computer out here in my workshop. Alright. And we want this blade to look like steel. We got some wicked blue here. Way over reduced. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. Blue, make it look like kind of chromish reflection type thing. When I got this up here, I might as well take the blue and do an edge on this side. I hope you guys can see this. very lightly, trying to leave a representation of an edge there. Alright, so that's out. I'll run this blue out of my airbrush. Might have to get a cotton swabby. Use regular cotton swabs. Q-tips. I don't use Q-tip brand, and I run it up in there, clean it out, and I block the air and just kind of blow it out. Blow it back out that way. We have some detailed yellow ochre I'm going to use for to help this represent the gold. Kind of hard because it's there we go. I was spraying it on my shelf over here trying to see the color, but it's the same color as the wood, so it's kind of hard to see that it was coming out or not. I'm just going to take this and go over the handle. I actually got a little bit too much pressure. For this one, doing a little bit detail stuff here. I don't want to have too much paint come out. I just wanted to kind of leave the representation that this is gold. And that's all with artwork. That's all you're doing is you're making a representation of something. You're not really trying to airbrush a lion or zebra or anything. You're just making a representation, and that's what we have. I hope everybody that's got an airbrush is going to get it out and try something like this. I made this stencil out of some sort of acetate product. I don't know what it's made out of exactly, but you know, there's also several freehand stencils you can get. This is one of them I've used quite a bit in the past. It's a nut and bolt thing. And then I've got another one here. I'm going to do a shirt for my wife for Christmas. But yeah. Alright, well, since we're here, and we got a pretty short video, bring the white back out. Alright. We're spraying at very low pressure here. This is about 30, which is not real high with this type of paint on a t-shirt. I'm just going to go to this middle here to kind of help it pop. Alright, this looks good. This side I made darker. This side I'm just going to make a little bit lighter here. Help represent a light source. And maybe up here on this handle, it's not too wet. Right here in the middle where my light source is coming from, I'm just going to spray a little bit of white. I'm just going to put this edge on there. And kind of make a sparkle. Then I can come back out and bring my airbrush back out so that I progressively get farther back. It sprays a larger area and get a softer line out of it. Let's do a little sparkle on the handle here. There we go. Alright, there we go. I think we got one completed shirt. It's going to take 3 minutes. I don't know what the time is.